Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm your host, Veteran Mountain Man, and I'm bringing you today a bit on the special election for January 23rd, 2018 in the state of Oregon. So as things currently stand, the voter pamphlets are out as well as the mail-in ballots are out. If you can't find your ballot or you haven't received your ballot, you need to go pick one up if you haven't already, and you need to go ahead and pick up a voter's pamphlet because this Proposition 101 is a giant boondoggle. So let's take a look at some of the worst concepts of Proposition 101. Number one, it's going to tax medical care facilities to pay for Medicaid expansion. Now, this to me is insane. You want to tax the medical care providers to give insurance to people who aren't necessarily contributing or who are so low income that they can't get their own medical insurance, which in turn will cost more money to the state for paying for their medical services because you're taxing the medical care providers. And they're going to have to charge more money to pay for the tax. I mean, whoever thought up this plan, they're trying to tax themselves into prosperity, it seems like, because that is one of the dumbest ideas I have seen in a long time. Now, even if this wasn't one of the dumbest funding mechanisms I've seen in a bill, it also starts giving exemptions for large corporations and union groups while taxing small businesses, medical insurance packages as well to fund this. Not to mention, the state currently has a surplus for Medicaid expenditures for this year, so we're not in a rush, even though they put an emergency clause on this bill to force it through the Senate and the House and to shove it down our throats. That right there was very nasty and shouldn't have been allowed, and I would urge people to vote no on it simply because of that. But we also come to the concept of, why are we paying this Medicaid without changing the way Medicaid applies to healthy individuals? Those people who are low income and healthy and able-bodied but not working shouldn't be getting this for free. They should have to contribute in some fashion. Those that are able-bodied and working, I can understand their need for it. But realistically, we should be looking at other solutions than trying to expand Medicaid. This is part of what I've been discussing with Democrats on Twitter for months. We need a reform of the medical care system, not free health insurance for low-income families. If you fix the medical care system and allow it to be a competitive market-based system where there isn't an artificial shortage of medical providers and there isn't an artificial shortage of medical facilities, you will encourage competition, reduce costs, increase efficiency, and create a better system for everybody to use. It won't just benefit the poor, it'll benefit everybody. And that's what we need to do. That is what people have continued to fail to do for decades when it comes to medical reform. But apparently, they're not going to do this. Still, I encourage people to vote no on this determinant because it's only going to cost you more money and not actually fix the problem. Not to mention, all the taxes being raised for this are not going into the Medicaid-specific funds. They are going into the general fund, which will allow the state legislature and the governor to spend them as they please. If we are going to need to give more money to the state, then it should be for the specific cause and only the cause that they are asking for. So I'm urging everybody, vote no on Ballot Measure 101. Talk to your friends. Get them to vote no. This is a bad ballot measure. We need to stop them here and actually create a reasonable solution, not this. Well, thank you all again for joining me. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're on YouTube, or thumbs up and subscribe if you're on BitChute. Also, don't forget to leave a comment below. And don't forget that you can join me in discourse at any of the social media sites down below. And as always, have yourselves a great day.